Hello, second graders. Today we are going to read a story called What Does a Police Officer Do? While we are reading, I want you to think about what the key details are in the story. The key details are the most important pieces of information that you should remember after you finish reading the story. Let's read it together. Try to read along with me. What does a police officer do? Officer Kim has a busy day. Let's follow along to see what she does. First, she patrols the streets on her bike. She looks for anyone who needs help. Then, Officer Kim directs traffic. She uses her loud whistle and hand signals to keep cars moving safely. After lunch, Officer Kim visits a classroom. She explains how to follow safety rules. The day ends with Officer Kim helping a lost pet. Now let's think about the key details. Let's look at paragraph 1. Officer Kim has a busy day. Let's follow along to see what she does. Which of those is the most important detail? The most important detail is that Officer Kim has a busy day. That is part of what a police officer does. Since the title is asking us what does a police officer do, having a busy day is part of what they do. Now let's look at the second paragraph. First, she patrols the streets on her bike. She looks for anyone who needs help. Then Officer Kim directs traffic. She uses her loud whistle and hand signals to help keep cars moving safely. Now, what are the key details in that paragraph? Is it important that she patrols the streets on her bike? Does that tell you what a police officer does? Yes, it is a key detail that she patrols the streets on her bike. While she is patrolling the streets on her bike, she looks for anyone who needs help. That is what we call a supporting detail. It just tells me more about what she does when she's patrolling the street. So the key detail is she patrols the streets. And the supporting detail is she looks for anyone who needs help. After that, it tells us that Officer Kim directs traffic. That is also a key detail. It is one of the things that answers the question in the title. What does a police officer do? A police officer directs traffic. Then the story gives us more supporting details. She uses her loud whistle and hand signals to keep cars moving safely. Those are details about what she does when she's directing traffic. So those are not key details. Those are just supporting details. Our last paragraph says, after lunch, Officer Kim visits a classroom. She explains how to follow safety rules. The day ends with Officer Kim helping a lost pet. So which sentences in that paragraph tell me what a police officer does? Well, first it tells me Officer Kim visits a classroom. That tells me what a police officer does. Then it gives me a supporting detail. She explains how to follow safety rules. That's what she does when she's visiting the classroom. So that's not a key detail. That's just a supporting detail. Then she's helping a lost pet. That's something else the police officer does. So that is another key detail.